Alright, quick blog back in the van. Just in from a short run. Just want to Tuesday before Dublin 70.3 at the weekend. Just want to just wish everybody all the best and good luck. If you want to ask me any questions that I mightn't cover now, I'm only going to cover a couple of things. Feel free to add it in the comment box. Yeah, look, Dublin, what a great race. It's going to be brilliant. Hopefully I don't look at the weather, so please somebody tell me that the weather's going to be good. But right, questions that have been fired my way is nutrition and race strategy. Nutrition, you have to give your body what you've been giving it all year. How complicated is that? Don't complicate things. Don't get caught into club talk or your colleague talk as to what they are doing. You have been riding the bike all year, so give your body what you've been giving it out in training. It's not that complicated, so stick to what you know. Make the calculation and give yourself sufficient calories that's going to cover you for the X amount of time that you're going to be on your feet. So you will know roughly what you're going to swim, bike and run, so make that calculation. I don't want to go too in depth into what that means because everybody's different and it's all about trial and error. Race strategy, right? The swim. Sometimes people are thinking now that that they haven't done enough work or they're not feeling great or whatever. Get all that out of your mind. You have to be mentally strong on that line when it comes to a half Ironman, because there's no hiding places. The shorter races you can get away with certain things, but mentally you need to be really strong. The swim, I would approach it with be brave. Don't let it. Sometimes it can be choppy in Dunleary, but don't let the race beat you before it's even started. If it's really choppy, don't worry. Ironman will do what they have to do to make sure it's a safe swim. So, you know, that's not in your control. So don't try and control it. At the end of the day, you're just going to swim it. Swim it as hard as you can. Get into transition and don't hang around. Get on your bike and build into your pace. Don't overdo it. Remember, this is the week where you've been taking it easy, so your legs are really, really fresh. Your body, your head and your legs can lie to you definitely in the first hour of the bike ride. You can go outside of your pace. So it's important to really hold back. Always remember that there's another 50 kilometers to go on the bike and then there's another 20 kilometers run. So get on pace and hold it, and do not press that go harder button. You're going to get back into the Phoenix Park. What a place to have a run. It was the best run last year and hopefully it'll repeat itself. The support will be great. The run is it's very similar to the bike. It's all about pacing. You know, you don't want to go out too hard. You don't want to get caught up into the atmosphere and your friends and family at transition exit and cheering you. You know, don't sprint out. You know, you want to think of, again, you're going to know how long you're going to be on your feet. So pace it. Make the deal that you're going to stick to your plan. How many times have you crossed the line and didn't stick to the plan that you thought about? So be brave and be smart and be patient, and you will get through it. I think that's all roughly. You know, it's maybe a bit of a prep talk, I don't know. I'm just reconfirming that although the elite athletes don't do anything special, they're just quicker. So if you're a slower athlete at the back end of the field and you're an elite athlete, to me that's the same. Your preparation should be the same as theirs. They aren't eating anything special. They're not, doing this huge carbo load. Don't do that. Don't do that carbo load. Don't fill yourself full of pasta the day before, because you know it's only going to go out one way, and you're just going to have an upset tummy and be nervous and all that kind of stuff before the race. So just give yourself the best possible opportunity by relaxing. You've been swimming, biking and running all year. All you're going to do is put it all together in Dublin. Yes, the biggest one I've been really saying lately is analysing your performance during your performance. If it's the best thing that I can advise, is do not analyse your swim in transition one. If you've gone a minute slow and you see, and that can really feed into, that can be really negative when you get on the bike. Forget about it. Just do it. There could have been a current. There could have been all sorts of factors out there, and everyone's slow. So you don't know until after. The bike is the same. There could be a headwind. There could be certain situations on the bike that's going to make you go slower. So don't be focused on that time. Don't chase the clock. And on the run, it's the same principle. Just be patient. Analyze after. Because when you cross that line, you could have given yourself hours of actual, you know, disappointment. You could be disappointed with your performance at that moment, but when you cross the line, you'd be scratching your head and you'd be thinking, I didn't actually do too bad, because such and such in my club done this time and then I done that, so maybe it wasn't too bad. So maybe if you hadn't had those thoughts during the race, you might have got more out of yourself. So really forget about it. Like, I don't wear a watch in the swim. I don't want to know. I'll get time gaps and all that sort of thing on the road, but I don't let it get to me during the race. I did it too many times, too often. So, but listen, I'm going to finish up on that. That's 7 minutes. Probably won't watch the whole lot, but look, ask me any questions you want, and I'll try and get back to you. So good luck. Be brave, be smart, be patient, give it your all.